It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, February the 12th, 2020, brought to you today by The First Bake, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Maria Elena Ruvalcaba, 70, died on Thursday last week, February the 6th, in Lubbock. She was born April 11th, 1949, in Clovis, to Joe and Frances Lacone Dominguez. She married Manuel Ruvalcaba in Clovis December the 12th, 1977. No services are scheduled at this time. Maria was a homemaker. She was preceded in death by her parents. She is survived by her husband, Manuel, two sons, Ruben Ruvalcaba and his wife, Noemi of Muleshoe, Ricardo Ruvalcaba and his wife, Felicia of Muleshoe, her two daughters, Mary Adams of Clovis and Amelia Ruvalcaba of Muleshoe, two sisters, Sarah Olivares of Midland and Linda Gendrew of Indiana. She is survived as well by two brothers, Art Dominguez of Clovis and Jimmy Dominguez, also of Clovis. 10 grandchildren and 9 great-grandchildren also survived Maria. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the family of Maria Ruvalcaba on your prayer list today. Graveside service for Jasper Clarence Woodson, 89, of Muleshoe, were held last week on Friday morning, February 7th, at the Muleshoe Memorial Park, with Mike McDonald of Lubbock officiating. Jasper died on Tuesday, February the 4th, in Amarillo. A memorial service will take place at the Muleshoe Church of Christ here at a later date. He was born February the 16th, 1930, in Vernon, to Earl Wilson and Dora Alice Packer Woodson. He married Jerry Ray, then married Ella Jean McDuff. After her death in 2013, he married Celia Lopez. Jasper Clarence served in the U.S. Air Force during the Korean War. He worked for Southwestern Public Service for over 40 years. He is preceded in death by his wife, Jean, his parents, and his sister, Earlene Prine. Jasper Clarence is survived by his wife, Celia, his son, David Woodson of Denver, two daughters, Janice Fulch of Amarillo, Debbie Bethel of Dumas, and two sisters, Melba Ruth Welch and Janine Cavender, a brother, Curtis Woodson, and 5 grandchildren all survived Jasper Woodson. Again, graveside service was held last week on Friday, February the 7th, at the Muleshoe Memorial Park, and a memorial service will take place at a future date at the Muleshoe Church of Christ. Please keep the family of Jasper Woodson on your prayer list today. We had some really nice comments when we shared his obituary from the Ellis Funeral Homes website on our Facebook page, including one by Belle Kelly. She said he was a great, great man. When it would snow, he would pull out his lawnmower and tie a tire to it and pull my girls around for hours in his driveway. When Jean was around, my girls could go over there and they would get popsicles anytime they wanted. To those two are just great to my kids. Growing up, just another set of grandparents. And several more comments about Jasper on our Facebook page, Gil Lamb, as well. Please keep the family of the Woodson family on your prayer list today. Graveside service for Melba Clark, 77, of Muleshoe, were held last week, Friday, February the 7th, at the Muleshoe Memorial Park, with Ross Black officiating. Melba died on Tuesday, February the 4th, here in Muleshoe. She was born February the 20th, 1942, in Smyre, to Herman Delbert and Mamie Opal Spalding Ruth Hart. She married Robert Clark in Juarez, Mexico, on October the 20th, 1968. Melba was the Bailey County tax assessor for many years. She was a member of the Jenny Slippers. Melba was a loving wife and mother. She is preceded in death by her parents, her sister Linda Burris, and her brother Dean Ruth Hart. She is survived by her husband Robert, her son Robert Clark, and his wife Jessie of Washington State, her 3 daughters, Tammy McIntosh of Lubbock, Dayla Height of Clovis, and Mona Wild, and her husband Neil of Garden City, Texas. Her 3 brothers, survivor Pete Ruthart of Jerriman, Texas, Jerry Ruthart of Muleshoe, Joe Ruthart of Lubbock, and 10 grandchildren and numerous great-grandchildren all survive Melba. The family suggests memorials be sent to the American Cancer Society, 3411 73rd Street, Lubbock, Texas 79423. Online condolences can be made at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com, and we had a lot of really nice tributes to Melba on our Facebook page as well when we shared her obit, including Dolores Garrett saying prayers. She was such a sweet lady. And Cindy Barrett said praying for her family, such a sweet lady, among many others. Please keep the family of Melba Clark on your prayer list today. Again, her graveside service was last week on Friday, February 7th at the Muleshoe Memorial Park. The Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association is accepting applications now for their 2020 scholarship for high school students. The scholarship is available to Bailey County Electric Cooperative members' students. Applications are due Friday, April the 3rd is the deadline at 5 p.m. at the Bailey County Electric office here in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, or take them by their Morton office at 1744 State Highway 114, again in Morton. Eligibility requirements and application packets are available at all area high school counselors, or can be printed by logging on to the Bailey County Electric website at bcecoop.com and visiting the Community tab. The scholarship, again, is available to any Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association members, students, and again, the application deadline is Friday, April the 3rd at 5 p.m. You must have it in, turn it in person at the office here in Muleshoe, 610 East American Boulevard, or the office in Morton, 1744 State Highway 114. Well, it's time now for the weather forecast brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy. First, a message from our sponsor. K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, the second week in a row that we've had a snowstorm hit Muleshoe, both on Tuesdays, as this Tuesday morning. Yesterday, it was snowing earlier in the day, though, this week, and we got about 2 inches, around 2.5 inches of snow during the morning hours here at the National Weather Service station at Channel 6. Then it cleared off and didn't snow again until late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, this morning. And we wound up over the last 24 hours with 3 inches of snow total. So we got 3 inches of snow this week and about 3 inches of snow last week. The high yesterday on Tuesday was 31. The low was 27. But overnight, after midnight, it dropped down to 19 early this morning. Wednesday last week, it was a tad bit chillier, so that may be a lot of the difference, as that one last week was a lot colder. The low Wednesday morning last week was 10 degrees outside, so a little bit warmer this week with our storm, and 3 inches of snow total. But boy, as the sun came up, it really cleared off here in the Muleshoe area, and it is really drying out there as the snow is quickly melting here in the Muleshoe area. Looking at our forecast for today, we should warm up to around 44 degrees and with sunny conditions during the daytime. West winds will be a little bit breezy, 15 to 20 miles per hour out of the north this afternoon, so that's going to make things feel a lot chillier with that north wind blowing 15 to 20 miles per hour. Increasing clouds tonight, low around 22. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then partly sunny tomorrow on Thursday, high near 47 degrees. East winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming south in the afternoon hours. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low around 22. Cloudy on Friday, then gradually becoming mostly sunny, high around 51 degrees. South winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Friday night, low around 30. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Saturday, getting into our weekend, mostly sunny, high near 61 degrees, so even warmer. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, increasing clouds, low around 32. Sunday, even warmer. Mostly cloudy, high near 66. West winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, low around 38. On Washington's birthday, on Monday, cloudy, high near 63 degrees. Monday night, next week, cloudy, low around 29. Tuesday, cloudy, high a little bit cooler, only around 48 degrees. Tuesday night, low around 24. And K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. Again, over the past 24 hours, we've got 3 inches of snow that has fallen on the ground here in the Muleshoe area. And look for our video of the snowfall from yesterday, as well as the video from last week of the snowfall, available on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, of course, brought to you by K&K Pharmacy. Make sure to go by K&K Pharmacy right on American Boulevard, as they have lots of great Valentine's gifts available now. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. First, a message from our sponsors. Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action, deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app, available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
Leal's is the best Mexican food I've ever eaten in my life, and I've been alive for 10 years now. Hi, I'm Isla Reynolds, and I enjoy the phenomenal bean burritos, rice and beans and chips, and seasoning salt. I've been around and eaten lots of Mexican food in 10 years, and Leal's is the best for sure, with the original being located at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas since 1957.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe has 25% off store-wide going on Tuesday, February the 11th through Saturday, February the 15th. Also take 50% off all home decor pieces along with all of their Christmas items left. Take 25% off as they have a huge new stock of caps by Huey, Sniper Pig, Twisted X Boots, Resist All caps, and youth sizes available as well. 25% off new Ariat tennis shoes. Some cool designs. Ariat men's country mile shoes, brand new, with brown or blue shoestrings. Take 25% off the Wrangler and Ariat retro women's shirts, brand new. Take 25% off store-wide just in time for Valentine's Day, Tuesday, February 11th through Saturday, February 15th. Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard, Muleshoe, Texas, 806-272-MULE. They're open Tuesdays through Fridays, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. Saturdays, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, going on up at high school, there will be a powerlifting meet that the mules will and lady mules will attend at 2 o'clock Thursday afternoon and it will be in Slayton, so good luck to the powerlifting team. JV and varsity baseball will be scrimmaging here in Muleshoe at 4:30 Thursday afternoon as well. And then the JV and varsity softball will scrimmage on the road at 5 at Levelland. So good luck to the baseball and softball teams as they begin their competition, their season, with some scrimmages. On Saturday, February 15th, there will be a regional vase competition that the Muleshoe students will be competing in at Plainview. So good luck to them. And the regional robotics competition will be at Lubbock High School, and the one MHS team made it to that regional robotics competition, so good luck to them. The Lady Mules have clinched this playoff spot in basketball, coming in fourth in District 1-3A at 8-5, beating last week on Wednesday the game versus Dimmitt that was postponed due to the snow last week. They beat Dimmitt 56-38, and then on Friday over River Road 60-44. In District 1-3A, Bushland took the district title at 13-1. Second is Spearman at 11-3. Canadian is third at 11-3, and the Lady Mules are in fourth at 8-5. Now the Lady Mules have one more district game to get through, but win or lose, they have clinched fourth, as the JV and varsity basketball games from Tuesday night this week at Tulia were interrupted by the snow. The JV games have been canceled. The varsity games will be played tonight, Wednesday, February the 12th at 5:30 p.m. The Lady Mules, and then at 7 o'clock, the varsity Mules, all at Tulia. So good luck on the last district game for the Lady Mules. And the Mules will play as well at 7. The Lady Mules by-district playoff game versus Shallow Water has been scheduled for Monday, February the 17th at 6:30 in the evening at Friendship High School Gymnasium in Wolfrith. The Lady Mules will be the visiting team. The Shallow Water Phillies are the number one team coming out of District 2-3A. They went 12-2 on their district season. The Mules have 3 more games in their District 1-3A schedule, as the boys are 2-9 on the district season. Last week they lost to Dimmitt on Wednesday 59-43, and then defeated River Road on Friday last week 55-49. Upcoming is their game today at Tulia. Then Friday they will be at home versus Canadian with the JV game at 5 p.m. Varsity will follow at 6:30 at the MHS Gymnasium. The next week on Tuesday, February the 18th, they will finish up the season at home against Friona with JV at 5 and again 6:30 p.m. following the varsity Mules versus the Chieftains. So good luck to the Mules as they finish up their district slate, and the Lady Mules as well. They have a game that was postponed till today against Tulia, and then again the by-district Lady Mules playoff game versus the Shallow Water Phillies will be Monday, February the 17th, 6:30 p.m. at the Friendship High School Gym in Wolfrith. The Lady Mules will be the visiting team. Make sure to go out and support the Lady Mules, and good luck to them in the playoffs. Their head coach is Kim Chafin. The Lady Mules roster is Grace Leal, number 3. She's a junior. Jordan Zapata is number 5, a junior. Daniela Moran is number 10 and a junior. Genesis Vasquez is a sophomore and wears number 11. Anai Barrera is a junior and number 14. Kayla Soto is a sophomore and wears number 22. Kylie Villa is a sophomore wearing number 23. Natalie Ambrose is number 24 and a sophomore. Araceli Diaz is a freshman and wears number 30. Karina Sines is number 32 and a junior. Anna Phillips is a senior, wears number 40. And Kylie Hernandez is a freshman and number 42. So good luck to the Lady Mules in by-district action in basketball. Well, thanks to our city secretary, Zaina Carpenter. She's given us another update on the upcoming May 2nd general elections, all the local positions and those that have signed up to run. Earl Barron's in the city of Muleshoe general election. The incumbent has signed up for his seat to run again for District 3. Gary Parker, also an incumbent, has signed up for District 4. Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board of Directors, Gail Richardson, the incumbent, has signed up for District 1. And Zona Gatewood, also the incumbent, has signed up for District 5. District 3 is still empty, so you have time to sign up for that or any of these seats by going by and seeing Zaina Carpenter at the City Hall. In the Muleshoe Independent School District Board of Trustees, Corey Contreras has signed up for District 2, along with the incumbent Curtis Preston. Again, Corey Contreras and Curtis Preston, the incumbent, has signed up for District 2 on the MISD Board of Trustees. Jeff King, the incumbent, has signed up to run for District 3. Jesus Tovar, incumbent as well, has signed up for District 5. And Kevin Morris, the incumbent, has signed up for the at-large seat on the Board of Trustees of the school board. The last day to sign up for a place on the ballot is this coming Friday, Valentine's Day, February the 14th. Go by City Hall right here in Muleshoe by 5 p.m., or you can contact Zana Carpenter, the city secretary, by calling 806-272-4528. That's the May 2nd general election. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe. Well, make sure to go to our website, muleshoetv.com. As every Sunday, of course, we update with our new programs. As this past Sunday, we have the full Sunday morning worship service from the Calvary Baptist Church and the Message Vampire by Brother Jeff Kaufman. Then we have the full Sunday morning worship service and message Sermon on the Mount, Part 2 by the Reverend Tom Carter at First United Methodist Church. You can hear Part 1 under that tab 2. Just click on the link on the front page of our website. Then watch the message from the First Baptist Church by Dr. Stacy Connor, Orderly, Disciplined, and Moral. All that available now on our website. Of course, every Sunday afternoon we update with the new programs from that Sunday morning from First Baptist, First Methodist, and Calvary Baptist Church. We also have our Sweetheart program featuring Maria Zaragoza. But look, on Fridays, just in time for Valentine's Day, we'll have a brand new Sweetheart program for you. And also on our front page now, along with our snow video, you can see Monday evening's February Muleshoe City Council meeting. They do introduce Juan Flores during that meeting, and you can see him. He has recently been promoted to Public Works Director for the city of Muleshoe. Juan has worked there for 22 years. He is, of course, taking the place of Ramon Sanchez, who will become the next city manager effective May the 1st, as Leanne Gallman, our longtime city secretary and then city manager, is retiring after 39 years of service to the city of Muleshoe. So congratulations to Juan and Ramon, and good luck to Leanne, and have a wonderful retirement. The Soul Stew Supper will be served by the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe on February the 20th. If you know of someone who would benefit from this supper, please call us here at Channel 6 at 806-566-5881. It is for all shut-ins and elderly. We will deliver it that evening and late afternoon and evening on February the 20th from the First United Methodist Church, of course, free of charge. Again, call us 806-566-5881, and we'll put a person that you know that would benefit from this stew supper on our list. Again, it will be February the 20th. The sponsor of the week at the Bailey County Senior Center, Main and Avenue D, is the Royce Turner family. And writing about the Royce Turner family is the director of the Senior Center, Carolyn Johnson. She writes, to set a lofty example is the richest bequest a man can leave behind him. We all have individuals who have influenced our lives by setting such an example. They have influenced us by providing guidance, financial support, direction, motivation, or inspiration somewhat, and at some time when we needed it the most. Today, the Royce Turner family is our sponsor of the week, but Royce has asked that rather than telling you about them, that I write an article about the individuals who have influenced them the most in their lives. What a unique concept. The first and most important influence in Royce's life were his parents, Doyle and Alma. When the kids were small, his parents were extremely poor. His family had 3 small grocery stores, and his dad's brother ran, and Doyle worked in the larger store in Lubbock. So Doyle began hiring out to open stores for the owners in the larger towns and get them started. He had soon opened 2 stores in Lubbock and 2 in Austin. While he did this, Royce's mother stayed home and raised the children, as well as raising chickens to help financially. She would kill a set number of chickens each week and market them to the Lubbock Hospital to feed the patients. So she was an entrepreneur in her own right. Their finances were just starting to improve when Doyle was injured on one of his store jobs and could not work. One of the doctors to whom Alma sold chickens heard what happened and moved the whole Turner family into one of his farmhouses. As he improved, Doyle got involved with some of the farm work. According to Royce, his dad loved working the earth, the outdoors, and farming. He became good at it, and soon the years of struggle paid off financially. Doyle and Alma wanted better for their children, and they taught each one of them 4 basic concepts: work hard, be honest, and never lie to anyone, be faithful to family and friends, and never cause trouble to others. Royce always saw his mother and daddy as the greatest influences in his life. Then along came Sandy. They met in 5th grade and attended school together until they graduated. They were immediately drawn to each other, and as they shared the classroom each day, the relationship strengthened. They became high school sweethearts and were married shortly after they graduated from high school. After marriage, they moved to Lubbock and went to Texas Tech together. Royce told me Sandy was it. She became his life and his reason to become more than he was. To date, they remain husband and wife, sharing the love and care they have always had for each other. Others have had great influence on Royce and Sandy, and a great story could be written about each of them. Our space only allows us to tell you who they are in a short statement about each one. Wayne Mantooth, a coach he'll always be thankful for, taking a slow and little athlete like himself and teaching him how to handle stress and how to know how much his body and mind could handle. Bill Taylor, another coach who taught Royce so much about determination and leadership. The year that Royce graduated, 7 boys got scholarships for football. Royce was one of them. Like his dad, Coach Taylor stressed toughness, determination, commitment, and desire to be the best. Wayne Jones, the executive director for the Texas Tech Alumni Association. He was a best friend to Royce and Sandy and stays in contact even today. Cecil Ayers, an agronomy professor at Tech, who taught him not only about agronomy and how to grade grain, but also taught him hard work and long hours make champions. Royce's team won national and international titles at Tech. Norman Hincliffe, a fertilizer salesman that taught him how to run a successful business. His brilliance and cost-effectiveness was something Royce learned and never forgot. M.D. and Dean Gunstream, a banker, and his wife, who treated Royce and Sandy more like parents than bankers. They became great friends. On a handshake, they received loans from the bank. This went on for years. Charles Bucks, a brother-in-law from Abernathy, who became vice president of Continental Airlines. He was one of Royce's best friends, and they learned from each other. Billy Wayne Clayton, a friend who introduced Royce to people he needed to know. As Speaker of the House, Billy Wayne knew everyone. He helped get Royce and Sandy into politics. Royce believed the more people you meet, the more you learn about life. Bill Wimberly, Robert Parker, David Lawrence, and Alan Cadell, and Wayne Crittenden, all businessmen who Royce enjoyed dealing with. Their handshake was their word and an honored contract. Dr. Pummel, Dr. Bruce Purdy, Dr. Joby Claiborne, Linda Bullock, and Pitts Davis, all doctors who have helped Sandy and Royce. Clayton Myers, Paul Wilbanks, Paul Payne, Mike Miller, Corky Green, and Jim Crawford all have been real friends for 20 to 25 years. They were there when needed. Stacy Connor, the pastor who made a difference in their lives for the past 20 years, he has been a special help to Sandy. He may not even have even known how much. The entire Leal family, best of friends, and Jesse was his second bank. Wayne Pearson and Stephen DeMint both were of great help to them in their retirement plans. They were good friends and are continuing to help Royce and Sandy. And finally, Rhonda King, a good friend and sounding board. Her care for Sandy in emergencies has been appreciated. She makes 2 calls a day, every day, to make sure Sandy is not left alone in case something should happen to Royce. And the sponsors of the week at the Bailey County Senior Center is the Royce Turner family. Going on at the Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. Today, on Wednesday, February the 12th, at 1 this afternoon, they will be playing Loteria. On Thursday, February 13th, at 1, bingo. Then the Temple Builders will meet to work out 9 o'clock Friday morning. Then Jack Bucket will be entertaining during the lunch hour on Friday. On Monday next week, February 17th, they will have Temple Builders again at 9 a.m. Then yoga for seniors will be at 1 p.m. Tuesday, painting with the Art Association will be at 1 Tuesday afternoon, February the 18th, and Wednesday, February 19th, the Temple Builders will meet at 9 a.m. and Loteria again at 1 Wednesday afternoon. On your prayer list today, please keep those families grieving the recent loss of a loved one. We understand Joe Crandall died early this morning here in Muleshoe. Please keep the family of Joe Crandall on your prayer list today. He worked out at 5 area and was a really good guy. He is survived by his wife, Cassie, and 2 daughters, Brittany and Nicole. And funeral arrangements are not set for Joe Crandall. Again, he died early this morning here in Muleshoe. Please keep the Crandall family on your prayer list today. Dylan Noble, the family of Dylan Noble needs to remain on your prayer list today. He died Sunday, February the 2nd, the grandson of Danny Noble of College Station, formerly of Muleshoe, and the great-grandson of Betty Noble of Muleshoe. He is the son of Johnny Noble, who recently died as well. And I want to apologize. I believe in last week's Muletrain I said he was the son of Jeffrey Noble, but Dylan was the son of Johnny Noble. But please keep the Noble family on your prayer list today. Remember the family of Robert Hooten and Guadalupe Ortega, the family of Jimmy Shirey, Donnie Clayton, the family of Butch Vandiver and Virginia Kirk, the family of Greg Moten and Wanda Kemp, the family of Pancho Ibarra. The family of Pat Wilson needs to remain on your prayer list today as well. The family of Raimondo Falcone, the family of Ruth Tucker and Leon Warren, Eloise Cano, the family of Maria Dello, the family of Guadalupe Ortega, and Delbert Lingnow needs to all remain on your prayer list as our new obits today as well. Those families, Maria Ruvalcava and Jasper Woodson, and the family of Melba Clark. Please keep on your prayer list today Breanne Williams, who had knee surgery, and Ray Precure, Becky Hawksbergen, battling cancer, Harold Redwine, Marilyn Cox, Stanley Wilson, and Ronnie Dinn, Eddie and Gail Morris, Judy Hubbard, the wife of Gary Hubbard, former longtime Earth UMC pastor. They now live in Monday and are retired, but Judy needs to be on your prayer list today. Hector Flores. Also, Karen Chambers of Brownfield, the mother of Chance Hulse of Muleshoe. Please keep Patty Kent on your prayer list. She's at home and doing better. At our last report, Matthew Alicon, J.W. Harrington. Remember Tanya Crawford, Joe Jinks. Judy Lambert needs to be on your prayer list today. Linda Goff and Pat Nichols. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain news programs free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain news link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, harmonica from Jalapeno Schwartz. In a moment, on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
John Paul Schwartz of Fort Davis is a medical doctor who plays harmonica.
The harmonica originally was invented in Europe, and it was meant to be an instrument that you could play with along with an oompa band. So it's arranged so that you can do this. You can go... When it got to America, they didn't have many oompa bands, so they had to come up with something else.
He plays keyboard and guitar. His nickname is Jalapeno.
The harmonica came about when I started playing around the campfires at the Kerrville Folk Festival, and I realized I was never going to be a great guitar player. I literally feel it's the most versatile instrument that I play, because you get the expression of the breath, you get the emotion, you get some old blues player, and they start playing the harmonica, and it breaks your heart, because you can hear their soul crying in there. Kerrville had a harmonica workshop, which they still have every year, and they would have a 3-day teach-in, and it was just eye-opening. When I was a little kid, we'd get a harmonica, and we'd play it like this. We'd go... You know, you just blow and draw. But it turns out that the blues players found out that you could take these notes, and if you were real careful and you varied your breath and varied your air moving out and in, you could actually bend some of these notes. You could take a note, one note, and you go... And then if you really kind of pucker your lips and change your breathing, you could go... Or you could sound like a train.
Jalapeno Schwartz of Fort Davis plays and sings.
He's a redneck Romeo.
His name, John Paul, became J.P., then Jalapeno. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.